Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I'm going to let you look at this video that I found. This chick is practicing parental alienation in real time with her son's father, who drove about 4.5 hours to attend a doctor's appointment for the child. Now, I'm only assuming that he did this because he's probably not being allowed to see the child. The fact that the doctor's appointment was 4.5 hours away from him probably means that she moved that far away in the first place, because a 4.5 hour drive that's a long drive. Actually, that's like a day trip. You know what I mean? Like, you went out of town. If you're driving 4.5 hours, you went out of town. You possibly crossed state lines, depending on where you went. Like, I'll give you an example. It takes about 4.5 hours to drive from Chicago to Detroit, Michigan. Do you understand? Just to give you a concept of the distance of a 4.5 hour drive. So you definitely went to another city and possibly another state. But I want you guys to take a look at how this goes down.
No, leave. I'm not playing. Leave.
I don't care what you talking about.
Bye.
What's up, buddy?
Stop.
Get that at 5. Sick.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, are we having an issue?
Yes, he needs to leave.
Okay, what's going on?
He cannot be here.
I can. I'm his father.
Okay, you have some
He needs to leave.
you have some legal?
No,
I have primary custody of him. He needs to go.
Okay, all right.
there's no proof, ma'am.
I have the court documents.
Okay.
I'm here for my son.
Okay, all right.
Just this past weekend, she came over and you see the scratch on my eye. She took, if this all it is, she just wanna just be difficult with me. That's all.
Let me just say this, Dad, just so that we don't get him upset and we do what we need to do with him. Can you guys decide on who's gonna stay?
I just drove 4 hours here for his appointment.
He needs to
And
leave.
this, see what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with none of that. I'm not here to be confrontational or anything. I'm here for my son, and that's all.
Hey,
That's all. Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. It's been a while since I've seen you. What's going on?
He needs to leave. He did not need to be here.
How did you even know that the baby was here?
I told
She
him
told me about the
appointment
appointment.
a month
So
ago.
therefore, listen, I'm not here to be confrontational or anything. I'm here for my son, and that's it. And all that right there is unnecessary, uncalled for. I just drove 4 hours here for his appointment, and it's just too much to deal with her. I'm just here for him.
So let's do this, because I can, for us at the office, we can only handle so much.
Right.
And the ladies, let me examine the baby, if you don't mind. Examine the baby with mama. Then I can talk with you. Can we do it that way?
I don't understand.
Because I can't. You know what I mean?
I'm not here for no confrontation.
I know you're not.
Like I was telling her, this is just her, and I'm just here for him.
I understand that.
That's all. That's all.
I want you to pay attention to a few things that happened when the video first comes on. She's sitting there with their son, and he immediately jumps up to see his father. She snatches him back. See, this is a little boy. This boy can't be no more about 4 years old. He might be 4, maybe 5. He's looking more like 4 to me. And he immediately jumps up. She snatches him back. This has a profound effect psychologically on the child because he reads that as disapproval. He does not understand all of her stupid, petty reasons why she does that. He doesn't understand why when she's holding him and he reaches out to his dad and she says, stop, and snatches him back. He's taking that as anger towards him, that he's doing something wrong. That's the psychology of little kids. The mom is upset. The child is going to be sensitive to that because they don't know why she's upset. They think she's upset with them. That's what they think they did something wrong. They think that they have done something that possibly is punishable from her. And so they become reluctant because when she's holding the son and the dad tries to reach for the son like looks at her like he's interacting with the dad, but he's looking at her like, you don't like this, do you? And so it makes it awkward for the child. Even at this young age, they can perceive the energy, even if they don't understand why the energy is there. She's acting real standoffish. You can tell that this man hasn't done anything to her because she's the one that told him about the doctor's appointment. This is how he knows. So it's not even like he, snooped around and found out information that she didn't give. She gave him this information. So that tells me that they're in communication with one another, even with how petty and stupid she acted. Then you get the sisterhood with the doctors. So the ladies that's working in this clinic are a part of the boneyard because, especially the second one, well, how do you even know that the child was here? He said, because she told me. What you picking sides for? This ain't got nothing to do with you. And he was saying, listen, I'm just here for my son. I'm just here to talk. He don't need to be here. And I got a court order. I would have told her, produce it. Produce the court order that says that he can't be here. Other than that, we're not family court. So according to doctors and doctor's appointments, and the biological parents are allowed to be anywhere that this child is at. The fact that y'all two are having whatever y'all are having has nothing to do with the clinic, the doctor, this child, or this appointment, ma'am. So we're able to examine the child with both of you here. Come on, Dad. That's how you not pick sides. Let them hash it out. It just in order to not upset him. The baby wasn't upset. She's got a stupid attitude that doesn't have anything to do with the price of tea in China. She just acting that way to convince those ladies that he's wrong somehow, or he's not to be there somehow, or he's violating something somehow. And this is how these hyenas stand together to make sure that men don't have any kind of input or say so, or unable to oversee what's going on with their child. And the comment section was like, excuse me. His son was happy to see him too, jumped right up with a big smile. A woman said, these women be doing everything in their power to keep the daddy away, and it only hurts the child. I pray to never be like this. I hope to always be able to communicate effectively with my child's father. Doctor picking sides. Doctor should have told the mom to act like a mother, zip her lips, deal with it for the sake of her son. At least he drove 4.5 hours to want to be with his child. My child was in the hospital for 3 days. And when I called the father to inform him, he didn't even care and didn't come to see him. She is petty. Girl, pass him his son that came out of his nuts. Technically, it's his kid that came from him. Unless there is a court order, he can stay. For the men who out there who didn't have a father growing up, this is probably the reason why. So let dad be able to sign away, write everything. A woman try to make me go through this, some BS like this, you will never see me again. Ain't no good men. I don't need a man. My baby daddy a deadbeat starter kit. 98% of the women that are no longer with the child's father act like this when the men that actually try to be good fathers make it make sense. Somebody say, I don't like that doctor's attitude. Slick side, she trying to side with the mom. Exactly. And this is the problem. This is what goes on with these chicks. And she'll go somewhere and tell the whole world that the father is a deadbeat, that he don't want to see his son. He doesn't fight for his son. He doesn't pay for his son. He's not interested in what his son is going through. She'll tell that story to everybody that's willing to listen and a few that's not. I'm so glad that these videos come out now. I really do encourage dads to just videotape the foolishness. Just videotape it and take it to court. As many times you gotta say, this is what she do. This is the attitude. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.